Little India, and this week we want to focus on the foreign labour in Singapore and how they're being exploited in ways that they shouldn't be. A little bit of background is that Singapore is very heavily reliant on our foreign workforce. They make up 33% of our total working population, and out of this, 23% of them are work permit holders. They come from all kinds of developing economies such as India, China, Bangladesh, etc. And they come here searching for a better life, but not all of them can say that they did achieve that. We gathered that, on average, foreign labourers pay $3,000 to $10,000 worth of agent fees back in their home country before coming over to Singapore. Most workers are unable to fork out such an exorbitant sum, but the potential pay they might get here would provide a livelihood for an entire extended family. Hence, it is unsurprising that most workers end up doing all means to cough up this sum, sometimes even illegally. And this may lead to an extremely dire consequence if they fail to succeed in their pursuit for money here. So we spoke to one such foreign worker wanting to find out more on the general working conditions of foreign workers in Singapore. Is it difficult? Is it hard? You work very long hours? How long do you work a day?
Working day.
How long from 8 a.m. to 10 o'clock? Or what time?
Work time 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
5 o'clock. And what time to work on days.
Do you rest? Do you got lunch time?
Lunch time, no. 1 hour.
1 hour. What do you all work as? What do you all work as?
Workers.
What you work? Construction?
Construction. Yes, construction.
Are your boss good?
Very good.
Very good.
Boss, very good boss. Working very good.
So where you all stay? Where do you all stay? House?
Marina hostel.
It's nice or clean? All very good.
Very good.
Okay. Do you like working in Singapore?
1 year.
Do you like?
Like.
These guys are lucky to be presented with a good working environment and great living conditions. However, not all foreign labourers have the same fate. Some are being deprived of their salaries, stashed in horrible working conditions. Others sustain severe work injury, rendering their inability to continue working. We spoke to one such worker who has been out of job for a year after losing part of his hand in a work accident.
Now how this one have now many things. Now baby take care many money need. Bangladesh no have working wife.
Wife cannot work.
No job ma. Singapore job have. Girl also working, boy also working. Job have ma. Bangladesh no job have. How working? See my job also no have. I coming to Singapore. Many Bangla man coming. Singapore working also very hard working. Many men die also. Every day die. Hospital go you see and also no have. Like this have, death no have. Many very bad. This one anything. This one Singapore many accident. Korea 5 years near coming ready on the way. I also know Bangladesh. Now my baby, wife, father, mother, no accident ready man no see. Before 20 days hospital sleep. 20 days like this sleep, no sit down. No sit down. Urine, pass motion, all bit. All bit. This one leg problem cannot have. All time like this hand like this. Like this correct.
This foreign worker is just one of the many cases of injured workers staying on in Singapore despite being jobless. They are issued a special pass. There are a number of non-governmental organizations who take on the role of providing for these foreign workers during this period of time. Debashram at Rowell Road is one of them. They collaborate with a local non-profit organization, TWC2, to offer food and legal services for these workers who would otherwise have difficulties getting these services. Under the Employment of Foreign Manpower Act, employers are legally responsible for its workers' medical treatment, insurance, and acceptable accommodation. While the special pass grays the line of employment, the need for NGOs to step in to fulfill these basic needs signal the grave loopholes in the laws that protect these foreign workers. We spoke to a foreign worker who is also a recipient of the help TWC2 and Dibrashram has offered.
Injury without company. People can make an air without company. Any problem. Now never stay company inside. Company house no is sleep. Come outside. That time boss cut work permit, right?
Yeah.
This time give a special pass. All a special pass person here makan.
So only for special pass people?
Yes.
And not other any company?
No. When company no give makan, yeah.
Indian and Bangladeshi workers earn between $400 to $800, whereas China workers earn from around $1,000 to $1,500 per month on average. There's an immense pressure laid down on these foreign workers coming from their employers, their family, and the debt they owe, and it is only natural to unwind when you're feeling stressed out. It is a common sight for most Singaporeans to see foreign workers hanging out and relaxing around the estate after a long day of work. However, after the Little India riot on 6 December 2013, authorities have become more vigilant about such large gatherings by implementing harsh measures such as the alcohol ban, reduced bus services, increased surveillance, and foot patrol officers. These measures can be seen as a direct result of the riot, but yet they seem to be doing little to remedy the possible deeper cause of the riot. In fact, they might be causing more repercussions. We spoke to Yang Ai Lin, who owns an alcohol wholesale business along Chander Road, to find out what the possible cause of riot might be.
Not because of the crowd, not because of the drink, because of the accident. The body died in front of so many people, so they very angry, very sad. So the way the police handle also not properly.
Right. So it caused even more.
Yeah, that's why. Make him more agitated. So from there, everybody get wild. One person do this, the second will follow, the third will follow. They will ask them, come, join me. So they turn over the car, they burn. I believe all these are due to the dead body, not because of drink. Yes, not 100%. I think it's 50% of that.
So do you think
so now they treat all the liquor very unfair. Say cannot drink, cannot buy, cannot drink, cannot buy. During weekends, during Eid holiday, all this. So of course 100% will be affected. My regular customer used to buy the hard liquor, so don't like to come here. Very troublesome. They forget about the time, they come late, then cannot sell, then disappointed, then they go back. So absolute 50% drop my liquor.
From all the business owners that we've spoken to, there's a general consensus that the riot happened due to the slow reaction time of authorities. And to top it off, they were unable to calm the crowd despite their presence. Ultimately, the car accident that led to the riot was just a catalyst that triggered existing grievances that foreign workers have in Singapore. While alcohol played a part in causing it, it shouldn't be the only cause that's being targeted to alleviate. Most of them feel that even before the riot, there should have been more supervision because of the large crowd. These policies, which subtly encourages the dispersal of crowd at Little India, are severely affecting most businesses here. Apparently, 12 shops have since closed down due to the inability to meet rent, which on average costs around $10,000 per month. This dispersal of crowd has also resulted in foreign workers going to other places. A business owner told us that many foreign workers flock to casinos in Geylang ever since not going to Little India. We came to MBS following a tip of one of the uncles, and then because he said that ever since the riot, with a lot of police surveillance at Little India, a lot of foreign workers, they don't want to hang out there anymore. So instead they come to casinos and stuff where they get to go in for free. And and then they go in and then they gamble for a bit, and then they even get free drinks, free food, and stuff like that. This is worrying, as gambling and other addictive activities may create more vices in Singapore, and this is just one of the consequences that should be prevented as much as possible, as soon as possible. Foreign labourers contribute tremendously to our construction, sanitation, and marine industry. They work extremely long hours and deserve to be treated rightly and fairly. Although MOM has already implemented several policies to prevent foreign labourers from being exploited, it is the difficulty of enforcing all of these laws that hinders this effectiveness. Also, so many foreign labourers that are unwilling to speak out against their employers for fear that they might lose their jobs, and also they have a lot of other things to lose as well. In my opinion, perhaps if the company sees benefits in treating their employees better, then this self-motivating factor would definitely turn things around.
Like very dangerous. This one exit and a very bad. This one here. This one cutting, put here. This one cutting, put here. This one cutting. This one is skin, this one cutting. Many.
Kaka